celebrated their 60th birthday. Their secret isn't genetic, nor is it financial. It is psychological and biological. Today, we're going to decode ancient Eastern wisdom to understand how Japanese women defy aging by changing how they live, eat, and think. Get ready to discover what the beauty industry will never tell you. The first major modern pain point that accelerates our aging is control anxiety and the obsessive fear of time. In the West, wrinkles are viewed as flaws that need to be erased. In Japan, the perspective is radically different. The real Japanese term? Wabi-Sabi. This is the philosophy that finds beauty in imperfection, impermanence, and the natural flow of life. Wabi-Sabi teaches us that the marks of time add value, depth, and dignity to an object or human being. The practice? Japanese women don't fight the mirror. They practice radical acceptance of their body's changes. Instead of panic-driven 12-step skincare routines aimed at avoiding aging, they practice simple self-massage rituals focused on gentle touch and gratitude for their skin's health. They don't treat their face like a wall that needs remodeling, but rather like a garden that needs basic daily care: gentle cleansing, hydration with rice water, and sun protection. The scientific validation. In modern neuroscience, an obsession with perfection and the fear of aging constantly trigger the amygdala, the brain region responsible for the fight or flight response. This triggers a chronic production of cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol destroys collagen and elastin fibers, accelerating the appearance of wrinkles and skin inflammation. By embracing wabi-sabi, the brain enters a state of parasympathetic homeostasis, reducing stress and preserving cellular integrity from the inside out. The second pain point that ages us is our dysfunctional relationship with food. We eat on the run, under stress, consuming ultra-processed foods full of sugar and inflammation, overloading our bodies. The real Japanese term? Hara Hachi Bu. This is a Confucian teaching originating from Okinawa, the land of centenarians. The rule is simple: eat until you are 80% full. It means stopping right before you feel completely stuffed. The practice? Traditional Japanese cuisine is based on the principle of eating with your eyes. Food is served in small, separate dishes. This forces you to eat slower and savor each ingredient. Furthermore, the diet is low in refined sugars and rich in natural antioxidants like green tea, matcha, and fermented foods, miso, natto, which keep the gut healthy without the need for expensive supplements. The scientific validation. Eating until 80% capacity activates a fascinating biological process called cellular autophagy, discovered and detailed by Japanese scientist Yoshinori Ohsumi, which earned him the Nobel Prize in 2016. When the body is not overwhelmed by digesting excesses, cells enter a recycling mode, clearing out old proteins and accumulated toxins. This delays systemic aging and reduces glycation, a process where excess sugar binds to skin proteins, leaving the skin sagging and dull. We spend 90% of our days locked in concrete cubicles, under artificial lights, and bombarded by electromagnetic pollution. This isolation from the natural world generates chronic mental fatigue that reflects directly on our facial expressions and physical vigor. The real Japanese term, Shinrin-Yoku, translated literally as forest bathing. It is the practice of spending mindful time in a forest or park, engaging all 5 senses with the nature around you. The practice. This is not a fast-paced hike or a run to burn calories. Japanese women use Shinrin-Yoku as a free rejuvenation therapy. They walk slowly, touch the bark of trees, breathe in the scent of damp earth, and listen to the rustle of leaves. If they live in big cities, they bring this practice to public gardens or meticulously care for small plants on their balconies. The scientific validation. Studies in environmental psychology and immunology show that spending time in forest environments drastically increases the activity of NK, natural killer cells, in our immune system. In addition, trees emit organic compounds called phytocides to protect themselves. When we breathe in these compounds, our neuropeptide Y levels stabilize, reducing blood pressure and systemic inflammation. Less inflammation in the body means clearer, firmer, and aging-resistant skin. The deepest pain of modern humanity is existential emptiness. Waking up without a clear purpose, living on autopilot just to pay bills, generates an existential stress that consumes our vital energy and ages us rapidly. The real Japanese term, Ikigai. Ikigai. The combination of iki, to live, and gai, reason. It means a reason for being, or that which makes you want to get out of bed every morning with enthusiasm. The practice. In Japan, the word retirement, in the Western sense of stopping all activity, barely exists. Women stay active in their communities, taking care of their families, practicing traditional arts, like the tea ceremony or flower arranging, ikebana, or running small businesses well into old age. Your ikigai doesn't have to be saving the world. It can be as simple as brewing the perfect cup of coffee for your partner or tending to your garden. The scientific validation. Having a strong sense of purpose is directly linked to the preservation of telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes that determine the biological age of our cells. Positive psychology has discovered that individuals with high levels of eudaimonic well-being, connected to purpose, exhibit longer telomeres and increased activation of the enzyme telomerase, which repairs DNA. Ikigai keeps your cells genetically younger. As you have seen, defying time doesn't require a robust bank account or the most high-tech cosmetic on the market. It requires a change in attitude toward life. It requires you to slow down, accept imperfections with Wabi-Sabi, nourish your body with Hara Hachi Bu, clear your mind with Shinrin-Yoku, and find your inner flame with Ikigai. Youth is not the absence of years on your ID. It is the presence of life in your cells and in your soul. If this teaching resonated with you and brought peace to your day, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue unlocking applied psychology and Eastern wisdom together. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these practices are you going to start applying to your routine today? Leave your comment below. Until the next video, the screen